What up, brothers? It's Clipper King returning for another brand new review. Sponsored by Toy HQ. Good friend of mine, Matt. Anybody who follows the Clipper King channel knows the last video that went up was the Toy Legend Bat Armory. Really nice piece. And then this is what I'm going to review next. It is the Iminime Wall Street Killer, aka Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. I will say, to start with, this figure is, I don't know, jaw-dropping, might be a bit strong, but really, really nice. It's probably the one out-and-out custom I have seen, a costly custom as well. I have seen the Chaplain from Iminime, which is a really nice piece as well. But I have got to always say thank you to Matt in this case, and Wyman in the past, for sending me these things, because it gives me a chance to look at things that in some cases I can't afford, in other cases I'm not sure I would really want them. So yeah, massive shout out to Matt for even letting me see this. As soon as I saw it, I will say I was sort of reaching for my PayPal. I've got more than enough money in there at the moment. I could buy this figure, but it would mean that I would have to miss out on probably 3 other figures that I've seen my eye on. Got my eye on, sorry, and I'm not sure I'm prepared to do that because I know what the figures I'm looking at are. So yeah, it does give me a good chance to have a look around it, have a play with the figure and tell you guys about it. So like I said, I always start off by saying a massive shout out to Matt, Toy HQ. If you want to contact Matt or go direct to store, have a look on the video here, look at the description box, and you'll see the link, and that will take you straight to him. So thank yous out of the way. Let's see what we've got. You see him, got him posed up, basically quite a reserved pose. Got his coat on, got gloved hands which don't come with it. They are the DX10 Terminator hands, but do look really nice. Class them as his kill gloves or just some winter gloves with his Wall Street broker kind of clothing. Got the packaging in the background, give him a bit of a rotation, you can have a look around him. And I've got his suitcase in his hand, looking beautiful. So yeah, first thing that hits you when you open this box, the feel of it, I'll be honest. I looked at it, the head sculpts, obviously I noticed, and I looked at the spare head sculpt. Then when I picked it up, the feel of the coat in my hand, I'm like, whoa, what is happening here? That feels quality. I'll get to that when I do the outfit. But like I say, when I opened it, I was very sort of, I've got to be careful kind of thing. I know this is an expensive piece, so yeah. I'm going to score it up. I'm going to do it as a full review. I'm going to tell you my likes, my dislikes, what I would recommend if you were to get it. And like I said, the link in the description box will take you to where you need to be if you want to buy one of these. So I'll roll on to source material. I will say I really do like this film. It's sort of a film that snuck up on me. A friend recommended it to me. I think it was excellently casted because I think Christian Bale's got a sort of an icy stare, or I don't know, an intense look about him that he just pulls this character off so well. The little, I don't know, the comedy elements, I suppose, where they're like living life to excess, and you can see the elation at sort of simple things like how good the business cards are, or how expensive their apartments are, or what suits they wear, or what glasses, and so on and so forth. I just do like that, and how something like complimenting his tan can mean that much to him, sort of thing. I do like that about it. And then obviously the 2 standout scenes are the Iptoby Square scene, where he smashes fuck out of Paul Allen's head with an axe, and also the Susudio scene when he's filming himself having sex with the 2 women. I think they're really, really good scenes. A lot of people might not have seen this, but if you haven't, watch it. I will tell you, it ends and you sort of sat there scratching your head thinking, what the fucking hell was that about? I have my theories what it's about, but I'm sure if you ask 10 people, they would all pretty much have a different theory. So I'm gonna score it a 4 out of 5. I don't know if it's an all-time classic because I don't think enough people saw it, but definitely one that's in my DVD collection. And I did show it my cousin actually last night. He came through, my cousin, we had a bit to eat and whatever. I says, do you want to watch it? Yeah. So we watched it. It gave me a chance to have a catch up with the film, and obviously he saw it for the first time, and he pretty much said what I thought he would say at end. What the fuck like, what is the explanation sort of thing. So yeah, I've given it a 4 out of 5. I put a short pause in and I'll briefly cover the packaging. Right brothers, I'll do this as briefly as I can. As you see, it's not a massive box. It's a really nice thick card with the black, kind of got a feel of the DX10 Terminator box, sort of the same material. Listen, got a grain, and then you've got the chrome lettering, Iminime, high quality. That it is, or it is in some categories, not in others. Basically all black, and I do like that about the box. Sometimes I like the artwork, sometimes I think a figure doesn't need the artwork, and in this case I don't think it does. But like I say, it's small, it's compact. If we open it up, there's a magnet side, swing it round, nothing else inside, just a sponge inlay, and then all the stuff. It is loose. I will get through all that when I cover the extra stuff. And basically you've got a cutaway for the body, and then these 2 slots, and it's basically just slid in all the stuff in there, which is the thing I don't like about it. I think when you paid this much for a figure, at least everything could have its own compartment. I'm sure the Charlie Chaplin were more organised than this, but like I say, it's not a massive business, it's not a massive company, should I say, like Enterbay or Hot Toys. They are having a go, but again, if it's costing you double or 3 times more than a standard figure, then they need to move on fast. I know other collectors collect exclusively custom figures, and respect to them if they can afford to do that and they can resist buying Hot Toys on top of that, then like I said, more power to them. I'm pretty much an Hot Toy collector, but I do like to see other things. But that also reminds me, when Hot Toys are leading the pack, the others are trailing behind a little bit, and that is the case with the packaging here. So like I said, a couple of things I like about it, a few things I don't like, but I'm still going to score it a 3 out of 5. Rolling on to likeness, and before I even say anything, I'll tell you, you know it's a strong category. Us collectors, we see some good things in this hobby, and I suppose that's what keeps us involved, and it's when we stop seeing things that sort of blow us away, then we start thinking, fuck it, I'm out, I need time away, or I've done altogether. Now, like I said, as soon as I opened this box, I thought to myself, fucking Jesus Christ, whoever did that's a genius. Now, I know it's Denny Kim's work, and I know it was going to be fucking awesome. I've seen the pictures, I've seen his work before, but the head sculpts on these, I don't know, they're another level. I mean, I like the Bruce Wayne head sculpt that came with the DX12, but I wouldn't even embarrass that head by putting it aside of this one, because it's like different league. It's Champions League compared to probably Premier League. Just everything about it. It's got the age of him at the time, bang on. The hair sculpt is fucking unreal. The colour through the hair is unbelievable. The sunken cheeks, the sort of the little mole on the inside, just on the inside, sort of near his right eye, on the inside of his nose. It's got that, just everything. And it's every angle as well. It's not just at a certain angle, or if you tip it this way it'll look like this and whatever. It's just every angle. Sort of the near grimace, the deep set eyes. Yeah. Basically got him looking at the track listing on the Huey Lewis and the News CD that comes with it, the album 4. He's just checking it out. Like, he's just a normal youth. He's just rolling from work. He's going to stick some music on. Not a problem. Then what's happening? Pull down behind the bad boy. He's only got a fucking carving knife waiting. So, I'm just going for that pose. I'm going to, as review goes on, he's going to get fucking steadily madder and madder, more and more mental. As you can see, just in front. I'm going to start rotating in a minute. As you can see, what the fucking berserk head. With the blood spatter on it, and again, that's excellent. So let's get a bit of rotation going on, let you see the pose. Like I said, the CD, the miniature CD case does come with it. Obviously the knife does. I've stripped him down of the outer woolen coat. I will obviously score the outfit up soon, but I just wanted you to see that. like Magnus says, Darth Magnus. Just soak it in. Fucking soak that bastard in. It's nicely lit. It's some good quality. It's turning sweet. You're seeing it from every angle. Fucking Jesus Christ. That is beautiful. Just look at it coming round. It's nice. Proportions, nice. Bad man. I hope you like that pose. I'm going to stop her rotating. And we'll talk about both head sculpts. Get you some scores on the doors. That's what we want. We want to see so we can compare it to other reviews. Where does it stand compared to a Jack Sparrow? Right. Put a stop in. We see the out away so we can get close. Right. This fucking... Get this off my hand because my hand's hitting against him. I don't want it to. I want to get him nice and close. Nice and tight. You know, I will say at this point as well, before I score it, if you can pop across to Dean Knight's channel, did a really good showcase on this figure. Check that out, Dean Knight 333. And also if you go across to Dino Last, he did a nice review on this recently, the last couple of weeks as well. So respect to them two guys, they've already had this figure. They've done some nice footage on it. So yeah, there's not only Clipper King fucking cutting new ground, you know what I mean? There's others getting involved and all. Yeah. So anyway, that's the Carmed. It's perfect. Sculpted eyes, paintwork's awesome. The sculpt, everything, the hair, the shape of the face, the nose, the eyes, everything. It's like shrunk down version of him. So even if it only had that head, I would give it a 5 out of 5. But it doesn't only have that head. It also has this head, which I think is amazing. I've been crying out for expressional faces for a long time, and this isn't just, oh well, we'll give them what they want, we'll give them an expressional head, they'll be happy with that, let's just do it substandard. No, they didn't do that. They said we'll give them an expressional head, we'll take it to the limit and we'll make it fucking amazing, and that is what they've done. Every angle. No, just Bale through and through. Oh man, then he came. Stop it. Even if I can get some, look, if I can get some light inside his mouth, even sculpted right in behind the teeth and down to his tonsils. Is that unreal or what? I've seen some decent customs. I've seen some really, really good customs. I think this one, it's got to be one at best. If anybody knows a better one, an out-and-out better one, tell me, because I can't think of one off the top of my head. I was a big fan of the Sarong Jimi Hendrix figure. Never saw it in hand, but the pictures, I really liked it. But this makes that look very cartoony. This is like ultra real. Look at that angle. Beautiful. I could show you these heads for about the next 20 minutes, but it's going to make it a very long review. I hope you like that pose, because I did. I think there's something very nice about it. Got all my lines right and job lot. Just got his eyes coming out the top of the CD when you look at it from there. Oh, Clipper. You are to reviewing what fucking Denny Kim is to fucking head sculpting. Even if I do say so myself. But anyway, let's roll on. I've given the likeness, or the facial likeness, a 5 out of 5. And that's one of the easiest 5s you're ever gonna fucking give. Rolling on to outfit, and again I'll start by saying, it won't surprise you to say it's a strong category. Custom outfits are just unreal. When they've only got to make 60 for the world, they're not gonna do no more runs, they've not got to fucking economise with the materials they're using, the manpower. All they're going to say is to an outfit maker, just do me 60 of them jackets, 60 of them trousers, 60 of them shirts and ties and so on and so forth, and then you're done. You've not got to run off 10,000 at exactly same thing. It's like, it's limited down, you know what I mean? They can really put the love into each part, so to speak, and you can see they've done that. And more so than see it, you can feel it, because everything about it just feels quality. We've had good suits before, from Hot Toys and Entabays, obviously. But like I say, it's just, I don't know, the size and the fit, this is sort of late 80s, so the suits were just not fitted like they are. Now they're ultra fitted, Italian styling. These are just sort of getting sort of the baggy look. I think he wears the Valentino suit, if I remember the film correctly. And I think he wears Oliver People glasses, something like that. I think that's one of the lines from the film. And like I say, they've just created it really well. So I've got his jacket pushed back, like he's got his thumbs into his pocket. Basically a model style pose, just so I can really show you the outfit. So we'll talk down it. Obviously, he gets a two-piece pinstripe suit, which is really well done. Nice material, falls really naturally, fits him excellent. Down to his trousers, pleated fronts, nice leather look belt with a square belt buckle. Nice pleats, not ultra fitted again at the bottom. Then the sculpted shoe. Now, the shoe is a little bit of a letdown, and not because it looks bad, because it doesn't. But I just think if they would have gone to a more, I don't know, what, can't, just off the top of my head, I don't know. I can't think. If they'd have gone to like the Joker style shoe, or made it like the Joker shoe, the DX11 shoe, but didn't it with like a pleather or whatever, it would have just get it that little, oof, you know, something that little bit special. Where it's sculpted plastic, it looks like it, feels like it. So if they would have just like gone that extra yard with the shoes, then we're talking awesome kind of thing. But they do look good, and it would be the style he would wear. Moving back up, he's got the sort of the sky blue shirt with a white collar, which again is excellent material. I know again with the Hot Toys we have seen really good material shirts, namely the DX11 again. Just felt good, felt scale, felt just in proportion, and you just knew where your money were going, and this is the same. I like the fact that his collars don't just bounce all over. I just like that it sits properly. I just like that about it. And then he does wear a proper tie. Tuck it up. The only thing, it's quite a big bow. Quite a big knot, sorry. Which sometimes you just gotta have a little mess around with it. It's a little bit stiff, the tie. And if it had been a softer material, I think it'd have fell more naturally. Like as it is, it sticks off him a little bit. So just a little trick or trade, put it in a position, slightly tuck it behind his belt, and it looks like it's in position without looking like it's been stuck behind his belt, sort of thing. So yeah, I mean, again, another good suit. I'll just show you the Will Smith suit. Look how them collars lay down nice, that nice pinstripe, a nice pencil tie sort of thing. Good cut on the suit. That's a really good suit. But like I said, this is definitely top level. So yeah, moving down. The Rain Mac sort of thing is awesome. Captured it bang on. The only downside to it is the fact that you don't get two, because I think a clean one and one blooded up would just be amazing. I don't know if they cost a lot to make these. I don't imagine they do, but I think if they throw another one in, especially in the deluxe set, a rain spattered one, a blood spattered one, I just think we're talking pose options. But it is really well done, and like this material, it just feels like plasticky, like a Mac material shrunk down to 1/6 scale. And just like I say, the section's in the right place, the cut and stitch is awesome. The fact that the collar lays down like that, like in the film. The buttons are really nicely done. I think it opens with Velcro. Yeah, so it gets on and off. So, not had that on, but there will be a post coming with that on to check out for you. So I'm not going to put that on at this point, but it will be on before I end the review. I think working pockets and everything. Really, really nice piece. You know where your money went clothing wise. Moving across, this is just looking special. Better than special. It's like what we call a Crombie style coat. It's like a wool material, really expensive in real life, and this feels exactly like one. I bought one a while ago for a funeral, and mine weren't a top dollar one, to be honest. It was a good one, but not a top dollar. This feels just fucking awesome. It's soft, it's tailored to the body, the collars stay down, the Pockets are nice, the buttons are awesome. When it's on him, just fits him a treat, and he just looks what he is. Just a Wall Street broker, just looks awesome. That coat is just special. It makes, let's go down here. It makes that coat, which is pretty nice, it makes that look bad. That's how good the quality is on the woolen coat. So yeah. Pretty easy again, 5 out of 5 for the outfit. Really, really special. The heads and the outfits, you can't knock them. They're really good. Like I say, I better roll on because I've been on this section like 6 minutes. So, yep, again, outfits, 5 out of 5. Right boys, for the articulation section, it's descended into total fucking madness. Let's get this bad bitch turning. Scan away. As you can see, he's rain macked up, got the mental head on. Make reservations at Dorsey and now, Alan, you fucking stupid bastard. You see, smash it fuck out of Paul Allen's head with axe. Watch you come round, come on. Oh, nice. Keep turning. He's got his legs spread, his balance, just swinging, coming downwards with the axe. Real nice. Right, onto the body. What does it do? It's basically the same body as the Chaplin figure, I think. So it's nice, but I get a feeling they would loosen up really quick. It's similar joints and setup as a True Type, but not as expensive feeling as a True Type. It's the sort of the cheaper, the smooth plastic ones. You've probably picked one up in past and they cost about half price of a True Type. I think they use that body. You'd never want to look at the body undressed, so it's not aesthetically pleasing, so to speak. You just want it to do what it's going to do. It does everything you would want it to do. The only restriction on the articulation is the neck only moves at the lower section. Other than that, there's no restriction. The ankles move well, although I will say there's no socks on. It's just like a ball jointed ankle, and everything else does what it wants to do. Like I say, you can get some nice poses, but it's not really a figure that you would go mental with anyway. Because of the look of it, you'd go for more menacing than action-packed, I think. In fact, that's probably as action-packed as I'm going to go. So, but it will do everything. I'm going to give the articulation a 4 out of 5. Like I say, it will move where you want it to, but sometimes it feels a little bit loose, or sometimes it don't quite hold where you want it to hold. And it's like it's not a True Type, basically. That's the best thing I can say, and you probably know what I mean. But I do like that pose as it's coming round. Like I say, he's gonna fucking coming down force. I will say as well, in that pose I'm using the Bruce Lee hands. I will mention the hands. I might as well mention them now, to be honest, because they're not an extra. The hands that come with it are shit. Not only are they very, very cheap looking, they don't do fuck all really. They hardly hold out he's got, so you would need a new set of hands. Now the gloved hands I used were the DX10 hands, and these hands are the Bruce Lee sort of posed hands. I were going to use the other ones, they're just the old gripping hands, but I thought I'll use these because then people will automatically know which hands they are. The colour match is really good to the head, so they would be the set of hands I would go for, and then a gloved set of hands. That's really what they should have put in. The hands I used in the pockets, they're also for the Bruce Lee, the spread hand with a tucked in thumb. So yeah, I won't be using the hands that come with it because they're fucking garbage basically. But yeah, like I said, the articulation, I've just knocked it down 1 just because it does feel a little bit loose, but still a 4 out of 5. Right, moving on to extras or accessories. Let's move down first. Just got him. He's jubilant, got bloodlust, he's been quenched, he's feeling, oh, he's just buzzing his tits off. Got his head back and arching his back, just screaming out, just enjoying what he's just done. Looking like an American Psycho, basically. So yeah, nice. So what's he bring? Like I said, you do get the 2 head sculpts, so I don't know if you class that as the first one or the second. But that is awesome, like I said in the likeness. Really nice. Get the rain mac or overcoat or kill coat, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that is, again, real piece of work. Get the axe, a really shiny head to it, and then the wood effect. Handle, it is plastic with just the grain sort of sculpted into it. So yeah, obviously you get the suit and everything. I've covered that on the outfit. Moving down, the what I would consider the main accessory or extra would be the second head sculpt. Again, awesome, amazing, really good. Not much more I can say about it than that. Unquestionable it is. The like a kitchen carving knife, and metal, pretty heavy, pretty sharp, really nice. The Huey Lewis and the News 4 CD, and that is actually like a miniature CD, and it's inside another in a plastic sleeve, which is a nice touch, because I think CDs used to come like that in the 80s if I remember rightly, unless he's just put it in a collector's pack. So yeah, you get the certificate of authenticity, which is nice. It tells you who's done everything. As you can see, this is number 4 of only 60 in the world. It's the deluxe full set. Matter wise to pick it up. It tells you who's done what. Massive respect, and I think that is all written on as well. So yeah, really nice. Collectors would love it. You get a shot of both head sculpts, like a postcard feeling, really good, like a glossy photo, looking nice. And this one with a calmer, steely look, again, really nice. A replica business card, which they do pass out, and I think it is accurate. I'm sure that's bone with Nimbus lettering, I'm not sure. I'm only bullshitting, I ain't got a fucking clue. So yeah, it says Patrick Bateman, Vice President, Pearson Pierce, Mergers and Acquisitions, and then the address, phone number, really nice. And obviously the woolen Crombie style coat, again, looking awesome, no doubting. So you don't get shitloads of extras, but the stuff you've got are the essentials sort of thing. Like I said, the only thing that I could have thought they could have put in would possibly... Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Where the fuck is it? Bear with me 1 second, because he also has the black briefcase. Ah. See, Clipper King does fuck up. Got the black briefcase, which is a solid sculpted piece. It doesn't open, the clasps don't work, the handle doesn't move. It is really nice, and it is in scale, and it does look pretty cool holding it. But like I say, it's not a working briefcase, but it does look nice. So yeah, he gets that as well. Like I said, came back to my point, the only thing that I would have liked to have seen is a blood spattered version of the raincoat as well. Look, you just see the dots on his face, and it would have been nice if it had just run down a bit of spray mark on it, so you could have the choice whether to have a clean one on or the dirtied one. That would have made it quite gruesome looking, and I think it would have been good. The other things they should have put in is hands, and the reason I say that is because, let me just show you, these are the hands that come with it. Freaking look at difference. Colour of that, cheap, nasty. Probably the hands that come free with a body, just shit really. Just the same sculpt we've seen before, and then sort of, I don't know if it's a gun holding hand or what, but just no need for them. Not good at all. Like I said, and this figure, this full set is about £400 worth, so to put a couple of hands in like that, you're thinking to yourself, fucking you what? Sort it out. So yeah, I'm just making sure there is something in the box, I don't know what the fuck it is. Just the nameplate off the stand, but it's got nothing on it. So the stand did come with it, but it doesn't have no markings on, which is a bit of a letdown as well. But all in all, like I said, the stuff they do gear, the stuff you want, and it don't really leave you thinking, oh, I wish it'd have had this, I wish it'd have had that, I wish it'd have had that. Like I said, better set of hands. Basically, hands like what I've used. A gloved set that'll hold the stuff, a clean set that'll do stuff. I don't know, just... The hands they give you, they might as well not fucking put them in. So I'm going to give the extras a 5 out of 5 for a simple reason. There's not loads, but whichever head you class as the spare head, it is a fucking awesome head. And obviously people are going to buy this and think, I'm going to use the Maniac head and that's going to be my new Bruce Wayne head. If that's what you want to do, then do it. But I think it's a lot of money to pay if that is your main reason. But it is certainly what you could do. I mean, as well, I suppose you could pick it up, the full set, and then use that and then buy a cheap suit and then have a business version and a kill version. I suppose you could do that, which would be a good idea. So then that sort of would help the value. But like I said, because the head sculpts are so good and the spare outfit you get, the spare outfit piece you get is so good, I am going to give the value, the extras, a 5 out of 5. I'm going to move on to the value. Right, moving on to value, the last category. Now, I mentioned earlier, I think this is £400. I'm not sure if that's shipped or not shipped through Toy HQ. And that is a lot of money. That is Tumblr money. In fact, it's a little bit more than Tumblr money now. But is it worth it? It's a fucking hard one for me because, like I said, when I took it out of the box, I thought, fuck it, this ain't going back. I'm buying this. I don't give a fuck if I keep it a year and it don't go up in price. I don't give a fuck if I keep it a year and it drops down a little bit in price. I'm having it just to say I've got it. And that is how I started thinking. And then in my head, fucking £400 ringing out. It's £400. And I thought, is it worth it? And I was very, very close. Like I said, you know, I'm pretty much buying and selling now. I'm getting stuff. I've always rotated the collection. I did a big haul a while back and there's stuff I could move on. And I'm thinking, shall I sell that to get this? And do I want this that much? And is it worth that? It's like £100 more than an Hulk. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, but fuck it. There's only 60 of them in the world. There's thousands of Hulks. Everybody's going to have Hulk. Nobody's going to have this. And that's how I were. So, is it good value? In a word, no. And the reason I said no is I can't justify it. I don't know. I think, like I said, the sculpts, the outfit, the character carry the downsides of it. The fact that the hands are fucking terrible, the body's only average, there's things I would change on it, there's, I don't know, stuff I would do to make two figures. Like I said, the strong points definitely do outweigh the bad. There's a lot to like about it. There's be certain collectors who'll buy this in a fucking heartbeat and think, fuck it, it's £400, yeah, I've got to sell 2 of my Hot Toy figures to get it, I'm going to do that. And that is how I were thinking. But something just stopped me pressing that button, and I don't know what it were. I just kept thinking, I can't do it. I don't know if I don't want it enough or what it is. And then I started thinking to myself, you like the film, you like the character, why not? And then I started thinking, well, if it were Rocky from the original Rocky film, would you do it? And then I thought, maybe yeah, if it was good as this but it were Rocky, then I like the character enough to maybe justify it. But I just couldn't. There was just something stopping me, and I can't pinpoint what it were. Like I said, I never see how it has lost money because there will be a market for this figure. Like I said, there's 60 in the world. There's only 60. And the fucking world's a big place and there's a lot of people collecting. And people, even in a year's time, will be on eBay every other night typing in Wall Street Killer, Iminime, Wall Street Killer, I want one, I want one, I want one. People pestering. When you get it, when they see the review, oh, you paid 400, I'll give you 420 now, or I'll give you 450 now, or blah, blah, blah. Do you know anybody who's got one? I definitely know it's going to do that. So it's not that I know I'm going to spend the money and the money's gone forever. I don't know. It's a fucking weird one because I'm so tempted. Because if I were to get that, I'd get it posed. Something like that. It'd be on the bottom shelf with me gangsters and I'd be fucking proud to have it. And you know, every time I put a collection video, I'd be hovering around this figure and I'd be saying, look at what I've got. Not to gloat, but just say, look, I fucking got it. You guys got Pulp Fiction, or you guys got Blondie, or you guys got Hendrix, or whatever. I got this. And that's what I was thinking. But like I said, it's hard to explain. So let's talk about it in terms of what 2 Hot Toy figures could you have for the same value as this. So straight away, I'm gonna go to fucking the old faithfuls. You could have the DX11, which brings fucking loads and loads. Again, 2 awesome head sculpts. Really, really nice outfit. A diorama, tables, chairs, fucking a lot of stuff. You could have that, and then you could have that bad boy, the DX12, the Batman. 2 awesome head sculpts, really nice body, really good armour. When it's customised, looks fucking fantastic. Diorama base, weapons galore. So that is how I come to terms with it. I thought, for the price of that, I could have had both of those. So that rationale stopped me. But there'll be guys out there wanting it and have got £400, and I would say buy it because you won't regret it. If you can afford it and you want it that much, then get it, you won't regret it. So that is how I do it. What if somebody said to me, for you, Rick, 250 quid, then fucking before they finish sentence, I'd have bought it. If they said to me, 300 quid, I'd be like, shall I? Shall I get it and pick an Hulk up later? Then I'd be swayed. At £400, it's just that much, just that too much out of my reach, I think. So, value-wise, I'm only going to give it a 2. Now, if Denny Kim watches this, and I hope he does, I'm not disrespecting his work because he's done an awesome figure there. And the head sculpts are fucking right up there with any figure you want to mention. So, respect to Denny Kim. I just, like I say, they're just that little bit out of my reach, and I just can't. They're too rich for my blood, so to speak. But they are fucking awesome. If you've got them, be proud of them. If you want that little push from me to say go and get them, I say it's your money, do what you want, but you'll not regret getting the figure. I would get it and put it on a better body, basically. I'll get it better shoes and I'll get it better hands. That is what I would do. But I would definitely make a shrine to it in the collection because it is that good. So scores wise, I've given it a 28 out of a possible 35, which is a good score. And it deserves it. That's basically what I can say. Massive thanks to Matt for letting me see this awesome piece. I don't think I've ever wanted to hold on to an item that weren't mine so badly, but like I say, it's not mine, it's Matt's. It'll be going back safely. So thanks again, Matt. Respect to your brother. I've said 2 outstanding figures you've let me see with the Jordan and this, and I'm fucking buzzing to have seen them, and I wouldn't have been able to see them if it weren't for you, buddy. So it definitely means a lot. Respect to you. And if that even just makes you 1 sale or no sales or 100 sales, I'd just say a massive thanks, and that's genuine. Not much more to say. This will be the last review I do that will be of this length, because as of going back to reviewing my own stuff, I'm going to cut them down into parts again. I'll probably explain the reasons at a later time, but I'm going back down to the parted reviews instead of the like half an hour long ones. So for now, this is Clipper King, and I'm out of here.